Hello, 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 welcome. We are doing a best of 3. Sorry, no, this is a best of 1. And we get a puppeteer, which I think is fine. I'm not sure if it's a pick over the abrade though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the removal. And next up we have what is sort of a mediocre pack. I like statue here. It's the safest pick, keeps us open. Next up, I mean, it's really not a very good pack. I might take this resistance squad, but then I'd be red white, which I want to kind of lean away from. I do like Ancestral Anger. If you have a lot of them, it's quite good. And then Chill of the Grave is also a card I'm happy to take. Okay, Edgar's Awakening, but do we take the Spider? I like the green-blue deck. We could take Sure Strike, but I'm not sure that's a second pick. So let's just stay open and take the Spider. I mean, Edgar's Awakening is a reasonable uncommon, but I feel like green-blue is often open. Yeah, let's go green-blue. Let's just... Oh wow, another Edgar's Awakening and an Abrade. Well, I'm gonna take the 4th pick Abrade. We already passed the other Awakening. We can just send the black signal that direction. And hopefully... Ooh, Lantern Flare. Traveling Minister is also a solid pick. But I don't want to spread ourselves out too thin here. Sigarda's Imprisonment also. Really good removal spell. Yeah, I guess we'll take the Lantern Flare. I was debating what's better in that scenario. Because Sigarda's Imprisonment is a really solid spell. It might even be better than Lantern Flare. Okay. I think I'm happy to take a Wilds here. I also like Spore Crawler, but Wilds leaves us open. And if we splash, it'd be nice to have one. I think I'll just pick it up now. Makes sense. Okay. Wolf is whatever. Entomber is whatever. These commons are whatever. I guess I'll just take a Sure Strike. Alright, Scattered Thoughts. Lacerate Flesh. Siphon Essence. I'll take a Scattered Thoughts. We could potentially find ourselves in maybe like a blue-green control deck. I don't know. We're trying to. Well, we're just gonna take this scab and we're gonna see where it leaves us. Spirit. Okay, we're not seeing a lot of creatures, which is a little unusual. I think I'm just gonna gamble on the anger and hope to pick up more. Okay, Chill of the Grave, sure. Or do we take a Binding Geist because we have no creatures? Yeah, I think we'll take the Binding Geist. Ooh, Kessex. Alright. It's looking like blue is open. Or not blue, sorry. Blue doesn't seem very... Well, we got past a Skull Scab, but we didn't see much else in blue. So, I mean, red is definitely our most open color, I suppose. Get past a Kessig. I'd like to make the red-blue deck work. That'd be cool. I've never had a very successful red-blue deck. Speaking of which, we get a Gambit. A Screaming Swarm. Which is reasonable in a red-blue deck. I like Dormant Grove as well. Super solid green card. Huh. But I mean, we can always splash for the Dormant Grove. I like Screaming Swarm too, but let's just take the Dormant Grove and try to maybe be 3 color. It's looking like we can go that direction, so. Alright. Sigardas. Siphon Essence. Do we just go all spells? How many creatures do we even have? Not many. Just go all spells, baby. Alright, let's take the Essence. Or I suppose we need some 2-drops too. I'll take the Blood Pet of Southern. Hopefully we can wheel an Essence or get one passed to us. Wow. Frenzied Devil. Thirst to Discovery. I think that's a slam pick, but I would love to have the Frenzied Devil. Hopefully it wheels or the Anger wheels. Okay. Flame Blessed Bolt. And hopefully start picking up some creatures. Geist. Epicure. Epicure is good, but you need to have a reason to play it. Like you want something to like disturb it or the latter. But I think I'll take it for the value. We do need creatures still. We need 2 drops, we need 1 drop, so I think it's fine. We see ourselves playing an Entomber. I mean, if we can get more double-face cards, then in the Entomber could definitely be playable. Yeah, I think I like it over the Ridge Wolf. Just because it's a 1/3. So it's a bit of a heftier toughness. Okay. Monstrosity isn't bad at the top end. Could also see ourselves playing a Syncopate, so I'll take that. Repository Scab is good. So right now, I'm thinking that we're gonna play just red-blue, but I'll splash for the Dormant Grove. Can't hurt to have. Take an Anger. We're still pretty low on creatures, but I suppose that's fine in like a spells heavy deck. Do we get a Siphon Essence yet? Oh no, we haven't gotten a Siphon Essence. Alright, perfect. Take it. I wouldn't mind a Prisoner, but let's just go all spells. Another Keswick or 2 would be great. We didn't see any in this pack at all, unfortunately. Okay, I think Steelclad Spirit is reasonable in this deck. Nice. Wield the Dreadlight Monstrosity. Oh my god, Toxrill again. Oh man. Oh my goodness. We just got a Toxrill the other game. And it was a similar situation, and I just don't think, as much as I'd like to take it, I'd really like to take it, I still believe the better pick is the Biomag or the Wandering Mind. And I'm gonna have to go with the Wandering Mind here. Man, it's so sad that we can't just like be in the colors. Oh, great. Alright, a Ruth. Nice, we're really coming together here. Can't believe I just passed a Toxrill. Whoever was to my left is very happy with me. Like we have the elements to splash, but dang, and then we see another Evolving Wilds. It was a possibility. No wolf, so the Runebound wolf doesn't really make sense here. 12 creatures. I'm wondering if we take the rare and just play the Lantern Flare. Or is that too much of a stretch? Take the rare. Hopefully we'll be able to Prisoner. Okay. We see a Feign of Death. It's good. Entomber. Or Blood Petal Celebrant. I think I'm going to take the Celebrant. I like the idea of giving it counters with the Dormant Grove. Draw 3. Solid card, but not sure if we want to take that or the Cruel Witness here. I think it's just the Cruel Witness. We have Thirst of Discovery and Scattered Thoughts already. Yeah, we'll take the none of our creatures are really that powerful yet, so I think that's a reasonable pick there. I'm gonna take the Syncopate. Nice, wield the Frenzied Devil. I think we can probably ditch the Scab. And we'll take a Keswick. Solid pickup. Nice, we even wield the Biomag, but we don't really have a lot of exploit. We could... Yeah, no, I don't think the Biomag is meant for this deck. I'll actually take the... I think I'll take the Serpentine Ambush. And... we're not really going to play another Entomber. Maybe we'll play a second Scattered Thoughts, but I doubt it. Lightning Wolf. Wow, wield the Heirloom. Looks like we really could have played the Toxtrol maybe, but whatever. Sure. Fear of Death. Vampire Slayer. Alrighty. So I don't think it's necessary to play the Lantern Flare. We have a fair amount of removal. We can cut a Syncopate. And can probably cut we can probably cut the Entomber because we really only have the Binding Geist that we want to ditch. I like the Dreadlight Monstrosity because it plays well with Eruth, so I want to keep that in the deck. I think we can keep the Frenzied Devil. Probably don't need the Epicure. We have a lot of card draw. Surstrike is fine. Here, let's see. Let's separate our creatures from our... separate our creatures from our spells. Okay. Is the Dormant Grove unnecessary? I mean, we have the ability to splash. We have an Evolving Wilds. I don't see why we don't. Obviously, we kind of want to be more aggressive, but this is good on the back end as well. However, if we cut it, that does solve some of the issues, or some of the, not issues, but it just allows us to cut a card, really, is what I'm trying to say. These are all pretty darn good. Maybe we can cut a fear. No, we'll keep the fear of death. I think I'll actually cut the binding geist. It's one of our weaker creatures, and if there was one other creature we wanted to cut, I suppose it would be the steel-clad spirit. We don't have a lot of enchantments, so I think that works. And do we cut a land? Yeah, I think we can cut one of the forests. And then we just have the wilds to try to fetch it. Or maybe, let's see, 13 and 11. Maybe we cut a mountain. No. Or did we just cut the dormant grove altogether? We could cut the dormant grove and then play the splash for the lantern strike, wherever that just went. I don't even know where it just went. And then you could even bring in, say, the Geist? No, I think actually the Steelclad makes more sense. Or even the Synctipate, but I don't know. I still like splashing for the Grove, though. Where is the lantern? Oh, the lantern flare, there it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to my original plan and keep the Grove. We'll cut a mountain and add just a forest. So we want one forest. Just the one. Thought I had special lands, but I just realized I'm on my alt account, so no special lands. We'll do 6 mountains and 7 blue guys. Alright, looks good. Run the deck. Okay, game 1. Reasonable hand. We have the Blood Petal Celebrant. Actually, I think I'll lead with yeah, I'll lead with the Blood Petal Celebrant, that way I can maybe swing in for 2. Okay, swing for 2. Play our Kessig. Griff Rider, sure. Play a land. Swing for 2 again. Play the... I think I'll play the a Ruth. Seems fine. Get ourselves a land. She can even clap back for damage, which I like. Binding Geist, sure. Take 2. Play a land. Swing for 2. This doesn't give first strike, so they could double block. So just swinging for the 2. Play Cruel Witness. Sure. Wipe the board. All right. We'll play Wandering Minds. Get a... I think I'll take the Abrade. Say go. Yeah. Right. Traveling Minister, yep. Double Traveling Minister. Okay. So we'll play Spirit out and a land. I'm inclined to get rid of a Traveling Minister here. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass, and before they go to combat, I'll swing in with the Abrade. I doubt they're playing any counter spells in this deck. Sure. Fine. OP mills a Cruel Witness, and we'll hit a Minister. Yep. Alright. I'll play a Repository Scab on our Wandering Minds. Bring back the Abrade. Say go. Yep. Alright, we have another land. How do we want to play this? So we could swing him for 3, and they double block, and we Abrade one of their creatures. Or we just hold it up, wait till they put life on the Blessed Geist and hit it with the Abrade. I think I'll do that. I may also ditch the land. Sure. Oop. Clicky clicky. So we'll just hit this. We're gonna make 2 1/1s. Okay. think they misplayed there. We'll ditch our island. They should have made their 1/1s just then. Alright, we'll swing in for 3. Sure. Yep. I guess they just gained 3 here. That's fine. I don't know why they're not playing their hair on. We'll get our... Yeah, I guess we just get our Kessiks. Land can go in the grave. And we'll Blessed Bolt the Minister. Alright. They'll gain 2 here again. Oh, we don't have an enchantment anymore, so they actually can't use their Heron, which is solid. Swing both. Okay. Play the ambush. And the celebrant. Ancestral Anger, ping them for 1. And we swing for 7. Steelclad Spirit, and we cannot syncopate it. Yep. Can't syncopate that either. And the Heron. Okay. So we'll Feign of Death, or sorry, Fear of Death, a Steelclad, and swing in. Say go. Alright, that's game. Poomeister McGee. Take the win from Poomeister McGee. Alrighty, well that went well. Always nice to win the first game in a series. Alrighty, game 2 here. Oh, I don't know if we wanted to keep that hand, but I guess it's fine. We'll say go. I suppose we'll get our forest. Now I'm regretting it. I think next turn we'll just hold up the Siphon Essence. If they play a creature, we counter it. If not, we'll play Thirst of Discovery. Sure, I guess we counter it. Not the ideal counter, but what are you gonna do? The Ruth. Alright. Play a land. Swing for 2. Yep. You got us. Do we play the Scab? Or just hold up Thirst and a Braid? I think we'll just hold up Thirst and a Braid. Opponent says go. They may have a Syncopate here. Yep. It's fine. We'll play our Kessig. Say go. Opponent plays Cruel Witness. And I'm happy to abrade that. Swinging for 1. Pass turn. Sorry if there was a little audio playback. I had the speaker kind of loud, so you may have heard it in the microphone. Okay. What do we do here? We could Sure Strike and Bolt. No, we can't Sure Strike and Bolt. So let's ditch an island. See what we get. We get a Wandering Mind. And as much as I want to take the Fear of Death, I think we'll take the Grove here. Say go. Oh yeah. Sure. Right on. We take 4. Now we could hold up the ambush. I don't know if it still has flying. I guess it does. So we could hold up the ambush, block the Scab, and Sure Strike. I think we'll just play the Grove. We'll give the Wandering Mind a counter. Say go. Ooh, that's a nice one. going to be hard to beat. Beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on wedding announcement. If you attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card, otherwise make a 1/1. Then if wedding announcement has 3 or more invitations, transform it. Creatures get +1/+1. Sure. Alright. So we take 6. And do they put this on the Skull Scab, or do they put this on the Infiltree? If they put this on the Infiltree, it's perfect. Griff Rider, okay. Yep. So now we'll hit the Infiltree, exiling it. Move to combat. Make this a 4/3. Say we can play. No, we don't want to play our Celebrant out. We're gonna hold up our Serpentine Ambush, and Sure Strike. All right. They swing in with both. We'll block the Sky Warb Scab, and test the Serpentine Ambush and see if this works. I hope it doesn't lose flying. Perfect. Yep, token's dead. Sure. Draw a card. We'll play. I want to hold up the Sure Strike. Yeah, I think that's the best play. We'll hold up the Sure Strike. Say go. Because if we hold up the Sure Strike and they swing in with the Drog Skull or something, then we can block, and then they'll potentially play like whatever spell, and we'll respond with Sure Strike. But they make the creature. Alright. They have a 2/2. Let's give this a counter. And we'll say go. Sure. Alright, now I'm going to hit this with the Abrade. And give our Wandering Mind counter. Everything has vigilance, so we'll swing in. I actually don't want that to die right now, so I'm happy to just play a creature out. Say go. Boarding Windows is dead. Perfect. And unless they have an answer, we can kill them next turn. Boom. Alright, game 2 successful. Alrighty. I don't know about this hand. I mean, all we need to do is draw a land, I suppose. Preferably a red land. we're on the play. I think I'll keep it. I think it could be worse. Alright. Alrighty. Let's get that land. Let's get that land. Let's get that land. Let's get the wrong color land. Alright, we're going to take another 4, potentially 6. Yep. Take 6. I'll thirst. And I actually think I'm gonna ditch 2 creatures. We'll ditch the blood. Yeah, we'll ditch this in the scattered thoughts. That way we can potentially repository scab one of our creatures back. Alright. Play the Celebrants as a threat. I also wanted to keep the mountain there, so next turn I can play 2 red spells. If they kill this, we're in a pretty bad position. We take 7. Alright, OP deals 2. Gets a land. Transforms, yep. Sure, I'll take the trade. Ooh. That's a tough one. Menace. Okay. Well, let's play the... Oh, we can't actually play the Scab. I'll play the Wandering Minds. And get an upgrade. Actually, the Serpentine might have been reasonable too. But let's main phase the Berserker. Okay, opponent's gonna cycle. Opponent cycles again. Nice. Do we want to take 6? I think we have to. 7. So if we take the damage, next turn we can block 1 or potentially double block the Celebrants. We're down to 2 though. Yeah, I think we just have to take it, unfortunately. Okay, now we'll play the Scab. And we won't exploit. Huh. I think we actually have to play the Keswick here. Because if we double block the Celebrants, they can still... And then kill one with the Braid, they can still swing it for 2. So we'll play the Keswick. Alright, well, that's game. Yeah, we were just a turn behind there. That was pretty much what happened. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have taken that first hand, but you know, you never know which opponent you're going to go up against. You never know if they're going to be super aggressive. Going to get pretty much a green-red deck is our worst matchup, especially when they're playing that Human Disciple. I'm trying to mulligan less as well. It's one of the characteristics that 17 Lands said that I had that differed from other people, that potentially contributed to my win-loss rate. So the less I can mulligan, the better, I suppose. All right, we'll play our Celebrant first, so we can get in 2. Or potentially get in 2. We're hoping to draw a land. So we'll play land, play statue, swing for 2. Next turn we can play Dormant Grove, or potentially Frenzied Devil. Gluttonous Guest. Alright, so we're gonna play our Grove, and we're gonna play our Grove. We'll power up our butt. I will block the Blood Tithe Harvester if he swings in, but he might opt to kill the statue. Sure. We take 1. Blood Hypnotist. Alright. And Epicure. Okay, we drew a land. And I think we'll play Arkesic. I'm gonna put this on the butt. Say go. Sure. They make it so Kesset can't block. So I'm going to Epicure. I don't see a reason to block here. Makes more sense to keep our Celebrant alive. Sure. So we'll play Frenzied Devil. And we'll pump our Devil. Say go. Our optimal draw next turn is a land. That way we can play our Dreadlight Monstrosity, pump it, make our Dormant Grove active, give our creatures vigilance. We'd also like to kill this Revel, if possible. So let's Thirst to Discovery first. Okay. Discard a land. I guess we do. Or, yeah, we'll discard the land. Give the counter to the Devil. It's a 7/7. It could triple block. I think we test it out. Sure. That's fine. Blood Fountain, yep. Can they bring back Blood Tithe Harvester? Yeah. Next turn we'll play Cruel Witness. Or do we just get him with the Ancestral Anger? I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright. I'll Blessed Bolt the Belligerent now. We lose 2. Sure. And play the Cruel Witness. I thought this was an instant, but that was a mistake. It's possible I could have played that better. Sure. Wandering Mind. Don't think we need it. Is that game? Yeah, that's game. Alright, GG's. We got through with the trample damage. Game 3. The blue-red deck is so fun. It's really, really fun to just like sling spells at your opponent. Alright, let's move into game 4. Okay, I think this is a reasonable hand. Turn 2 Spirit. Hopefully draw into a land, but we also have a Fear of Death we could play. Alright, play our Spirit. Take 1. Yep. Is that a reasonable target for Fear of Death? Yeah, I think we can play the Fear of Death now. They only have 3 mana. I can't think of a 4-drop that's more powerful than a 5, let's say. So play the Fear, and then next turn we'll hold up the Siphon Essence when they have 5 lands. Honored Heirloom, see? Now they have ramp. And we'll hold up a counter. Oh, I guess they have no creatures in their grave? I have 2 cards in my graveyard. Not sure. Confused. I'm confused why he's not minus. Oh, because he flipped. That's right. Perfect target for Siphon Essence. Alright. think we can ditch a... Oh no, we'll say go. Yeah, I guess we'll just ditch the anger here. So they do 0 damage. Okay, hold up a syncopate, that's not bad. We take 1. And if they're going to spend their mana to exile cards, then they must be in a bit of an awkward place. Man, where are the lands? There you go. We'll take 2. I mean, do we just block the Scorpion at this point? Meh, whatever. We'll take the 2. Not enough. Sure. Okay, this is just becoming silly. I think we'll just ditch the Celebrant. I don't see us needing the Celebrant. I'm happy to block the statue. They swing in for 1. And nice, perfect target. Send that to exile even, so they don't get the land. Oh, come on. Alright. Take 1 again. Yep. They get a wolf. Okay, we get a statue. I suppose that's fine. They're gonna have an abrade or a fight spell. Okay. Yep. Take 5. Yep. We're pretty much screwed, and we draw the land for troll purposes. So I guess we hold up. Sure Strike gives 3. We can Sure Strike, block the Bramble. Sure Strike, block the Bramble. No, there's nothing we can do here. Serpentine. Yeah, no matter what, we're dead. That was silly. Just drew no lands against another aggressive deck. This is how she goes. Alright, on to game 3. I really think this deck is good. When you lose to variance, it sucks. What do? You just have to accept fate, really. On to game 4 versus Bedlam. Okay. I really don't want to lose to card draw again, but I think I'm just going to keep this hand. We have an anger. So if we need to, we can draw cards And we have a celebrant for turn 2. So I think this is a reasonable keep. Opponent mulled to 6. Tumor. Play our celebrant. We do have 17 lands, correct? Do we have 15 lands for some reason? Huh. I guess I miscounted. That sucks. No wonder we didn't draw any lands. Well, we're gonna have to reevaluate that. Not really sure how that happened. Sure. Ooh. Nice. We get a land. And swing. I think I take 3 and Thirst Discovery here. Take 1. Okay. Play Thirst. I'm going to discard the Anger and the Serpentine. I guess the Serpentine, yeah. That's not bad. I'm gonna play the Dormant Grove. Swing him for 3/2 first strike. Next turn I'll play the Cruel Witness. And we'll give the Cruel Witness a counter. Sure. Yep. Ralph. Nice. I suppose we'll get a red and play our Cruel Witness. Give it a counter. There you go. Nice ceremonial knife. Equip it to the Entomber? Sure. They may have an Adamant Will. I don't think we want to find out. We'll just let the damage through. Sure, you can have your blood token. I'll play... No, I'll hold that up. Give this a counter. Say go, holding up the Sure Strike and a Braid. That's fine. Sure. Yep. Block. They play an Adamant Will. Hit them with an Abrade. Keep the land. Sure. Okay, give our Cruel Witness a counter. Swing all. Opponent's pretty much forced to block. If they don't, we'll just use the Sure Strike. Alright, we put 6 in. Play a land. Play a Dreadlight Monstrosity. Swing all. Sure. Guess we can keep this. And we'll play Blood Petal Celebrant. There you go. Discard the land. And that's the game. GG's, bed them. The Dormant Grove is just so good. I'm so happy that we splashed for it. It just create the vigilance is what creates such a threat. I mean, as well as the counters, but then on top of it, all your creatures having vigilance is super powerful. Alrighty, let's move to game 5. Alright, game 5. Reasonable hand to keep. I think I'll lead with the no, I'll lead with the Keswick. If we can get the second one down and start pinging for 2 damage, that would be solid. They have a Flame Blessed Bolt. Nice, and a Keswick. Oh, I forgot to forgot to add the lands. Whoops. We only have 15 lands in our deck. It's crazy we've gotten this far with only 15. Sure. There you go. All spells, baby. All spells, no lands. Cruel Witness, yep. I'm actually going to do this now, just in case they have a counter spell. Sure, Flame Blessed Bolt. Do we want to discard a land? I think we can risk it. I should have done that in second main instead of the end step there, but it is what it is. Sure. Lacerate Flesh. Take 3. Okay, so I will Feign of Death, the Cruel Witness. And play my Evolving Wilds. Sadly, I milled my Forest. But do we have a second one? Can't remember now. I won't attack with the Spirit. I don't want to take damage just in case they have their own Fear of Death or enchantment. I'd rather just block with the Steelclad. That's a good card. We will get a island. Yep. play a Cruel Witness. Say go. Do we even have any spells to deal with the Olivia's Attendant? I don't think we do. I'm gonna take 6 here and hope we get a Sure Strike. Yuck, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Sure. What this deck is really missing is some bounce. Yep. Alright. Do we play the Monstrosity? I think so. And we'll pass turn. Oh yeah. Sure, but you can't attack with it. And I will double block your Attendant. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and oh no! I didn't realize they had the Gutter Skulker. Okay. Oh. Has Menace. Alright, well that's a GG. I'm pretty happy with the game. Or with the deck. I think it could have done better, but it was missing a couple of the elements that a blue-red deck needs in this format. I believe, like bounce spells, so bounce spells really is the main thing. Our top end was decent, we had decent playables, we probably could have used more Kessiks, but overall, I can't complain about a 4-3. Especially when I have no gems on this account. Gets us another draft, so I'll take it. Anyway, thanks for watching. GG. Bye.